Indianapolis. Coming up, we begin a triple header here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Strap in, the first of 3 on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Penix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Open man down the field. It's Bowers. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Bowers, 65 yards. And the Colts will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. On play action, now Rodgers. He's got right on the short throw. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you gotta want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 and 2nd down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On play action, Rodgers. He'll try to pick it up himself. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Down the left sideline. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit.
Broke right. A 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Texans are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a large stretch. Over the back line of the end zone, so it's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now we'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll throw with Penix. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 39-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. And looking to throw, Penix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Open man, that's Felton. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
Someone sharp in this game. He had a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Here's Penix. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. Takes it in for a close score. Travis Etienne taking it in from a yard out. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show them.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Another run for Gibbs here. And the big boys up front for the stop him right at the line. We are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing now is Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So play 36 now. 1st and 10.
Again at 7.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That play disrupted and stopped for a loss by linebacker Troy Anderson. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Now it's Rodgers. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for Colts TD. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
And Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. We'll call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's taken in by Kraft. Yeah, they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I ain't going to scan downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. He's got it complete to Gibbs. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball. Their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why what we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. That's complete. It's Nabers. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Now Rodgers. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Brock Wright, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Texans have got it back to within the score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. How does the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away? He's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Now, right now, they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. Now Penix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, we're we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To the air, Penix. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down. Matt Araiza now on to punt this one away. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. On the bootleg, it's Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 35-yard line. Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
Oh, good throw.
It's DJ Turner who's got it.
And that's a great example of skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Before he crosses over out of bounds. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 16.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. James Pierce in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
For a rookie first rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, still get the quarterback.
319, 150.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Rodgers going to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that'll bring him back within 4. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them.
Who is that? Come here.
You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because
Come here.
the best in the game, you're going to have games where it's just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how
Who is
you
that
carry
telling people to be
yourself,
quiet? Shut
how
up.
you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Hey, well, that's not funny to tell somebody to shut up. Okay? Okay? If I hear it again, y'all gonna be standing up on my wall. Bye-bye.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Got a man, that's the gap. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
Looking to throw Penix. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And it'll be fourth down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
For the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
York able to send this one through. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it in with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle. He's into space past the 25. Touchdown, Houston. Jalen Waddle, 52 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, trying to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big play there for Indy. 43 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now Penix going to hold on to it. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Operating from the gun, Penix. Finding ETN here. Catching it on the outright. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
But it certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down.
And that is caught. Touchdown. As the first half is winding down. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Escapes the defender. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of the Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. Looking deep downfield. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Andre Cisco. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
That return out of the trap is really good scouting. You can tell they thought they saw something on tape that they could take advantage of, and they dialed it up at just the right time to give them a great return.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense.
Nigga, bump me, man. Who he bumping?
Touchdown, Houston. Jahmyr Gibbs, 57 yards. And the Texans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possessions of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to enter the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
And in the second half of the tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's a prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Play fake, and he'll throw with Penix. It's loose. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. The Colts send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And CD, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Like the last time I did about it, couldn't have been any simpler. Wow. And there he goes. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Texans have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during this series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
They'll throw with Penix. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down.
And looking to throw, Penix. That one complete to the gap. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Penix. Screenplay, here's ETN. And he went nowhere. He went backwards, back to the 33.
Back at the 33-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now Penix going to hold on to it. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave it with a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Penix working out of the gun here. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
York able to send this one through. And that'll bring him back within 4. So give him 3 on that drive. Normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talked about that's exactly how they drew it up, because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellas up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to lead to a third down.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Quick hitter to Jalen Waddle. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down.
If this was baseball, we call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops them short, bringing up the fourth down.
Fourth down to give to Gibbs. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now Bennett's going to hold on to it. And this turns into a nice game with a slide at the end. 23 yards on the touchdown run.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw. That's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of the play, but looked like it was in trouble.
And it's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Travis Etienne. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Colts have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Hey, take 26.
To throw is Rodgers. It's hauled by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've got their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Here's Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
26.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field, get your big play guy involved. That time, they pull one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Now it's Rodgers. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This one no doubt important for Matt Gay. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. Gay's kick is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this fourth quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great fourth quarter.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe the most important drive of the season coming up right now here, first and 10. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Now Penix. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. This offense on third down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. To the air, Penix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Walter Nolan able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And they'll run with ETN. And he's going to go about 3 yards closer. He's down about the 2.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for the third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Once more, ETN. But he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing third and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Penix, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Colts have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Powerful running. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. As he'll be backed up to start this drive. Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Colts TD. Now the offense, Charles, they were flirting with disaster, already backed up deep in their own territory. So the interception and the pick six ensued. That was a big play.
It certainly was, in the short field, gave him a rare opportunity to take it all the way back and quickly. And once he saw that he had an open field, there's no way he's going to let that opportunity slip away, and finds his way into the end zone.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Texans take over 1st and 10. At their own 33.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
A gain of 14. First down, Texans.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. This is caught. It's Cooks. And not able to get any further as he's taken down right there on the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10. As they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Rodgers. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And now the Cowboys side at least got this drive. A momentary setback there for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
And he's going to go down. They get John back at the 40. Jalen Walker in there to bury him for a loss of 11. There is 3rd and quite a ways. Now Rodgers. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on the 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. They're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allow him to convert on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
26.
Throwing is Rodgers. Now he'll tuck this and run. There again is Cooks complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
2nd and inches. At the Colts.
Rodgers now to throw. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown out in the backfield. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Boy, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3.
Hey, take 26.
Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. He'll try to do it himself. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 69 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And they'll go again with ETN. And he'll get this one out to about the 39 here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now Penix going to hold on to it. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there for Indy. 48 yards.
At the 13-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Penix. They'll drop that underneath to ETN. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 and the 6. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the Texans' 6-yard line.
Looking to throw Penix. And they'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them 1 step closer.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.